My name's Jake. I play guitar for Refine with Fire. We got our name because...
No, you say that.
Oh, you say that.
Yeah, sure, why not? I think we all kind of know. Go ahead.
I'm Josh and I play guitar.
I'm Brandon, I play the drums. I'm Thomas, and I play the bass.
I'm Sumner, and I do vocals, and we got our name. We just, you know, we like the band 100th, and we've heard a lot of that, like, oh, you guys probably got your name from 100th, but there's also some stuff in the Bible that mentions that. And that's what we basically did a lottery draw. We had the Chosen Few, Refine with Fire, Ghost X Rider, and we just decided that we should probably go with a name that'll last, so we decided on Refine with Fire. Not refined by fire. With fire. Refined with fire. Alright.
So when did you guys become a band?
Like
7 months ago?
No, not even that long. Like
5 months ago?
Yeah, like January, I guess.
Yesterday.
About January this year. We've been just writing, playing a lot. We've played a lot of shows. With a lot of good bands. So, yeah, we've been a band since January. I guess I won't expand past the question.
That's pretty sweet, though, because here you are at the Black Sheep, pretty mainstream venue already. So that's good to hear. Chris, you want to ask questions like the ones you asked from last time?
What was the one I asked last time?
You can ask about lyrics.
Lyric shoots.
Well, let's ask Sumner real quick.
Yeah.
He was talking about their song called The Girl. And we just want to hear the story behind that because we heard a pretty cool story, so just tell us about that.
Yeah, the song The Girl is actually, I think that was the second song we wrote.
Yeah.
And I never thought that I would be able to, that there would be a song that I'd want to share my testimony on that would be powerful enough for me to put my testimony on. And then they started writing that song. And really, my testimony is, I was dating this girl named Kara for 4 years, and I moved off to Phoenix to go to college. She was still in high school, and 2 weeks into moving to Phoenix, she dumped me, and 2 weeks later I was just so depressed and in a place where I didn't know anybody, and I put a knife to my throat, and I just asked God, like, is this really all there is for me? And I didn't hear a reply. And then as I started to actually do it, he said, don't let go, don't let go. And if you can believe that or not, that's fine. You know, people can say that that's my conscience talking to myself, but really it felt like a lot more than that. And 2 weeks later, he took me to a Redeemer show, and they played a song called Still Raining, and right there, I fell in love with hardcore. I figured out, you know, there really is more than this, and it just really affirmed my faith, and for once I actually have myself instilled in something, the only thing that really is worth being instilled in fully. And since that day, you know, it's just been, you know, he doesn't promise like everything's gonna be good once you affirm your faith in me, and then I met these guys and we started the band, and you know, there's been ups and downs, but mostly ups, and it's been really great, and I finally found something more than just a girl in life, so that's really what that's about. So
that's really sweet, because I know that's a situation a lot of us can relate to, and it's cool to hear that about Redeemer and stuff too.
Yeah,
rocking the Redeemer shirt over here today. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I'm glad to hear that. So, next question I got for you guys is, what's your scene like where you guys play? Because these guys are from a pretty small town down in
Four Corners area. Cortez, Colorado, represent. Refine with Fire, what's up? You know us.
Of culture.
Yeah, there's a lot of
culture there. All right, you guys want to talk about the shows we played? How many shows we played in our hometown?
100. We've played one show in our hometown, and a lot of people got scared, so they kind of left. But we played. You know, we played most of our shows like in New Mexico.
New Mexico, represent Cheap Times.
On the Navajo Reservation.
Reservation Hardcore. Those are our boys right there. And this year, Reservation Pop Punk. Those guys always invite us to shows, and you know what? They deserve some credit, and they're awesome dudes. So we always play about 45 minutes away from our hometown because that's where the closest hardcore scene is. So.
Sweet. Today you're playing how many hours from hometown?
7.
7 hours.
Yeah, 7 hours. Oh my goodness.
From Cortez, Colorado, playing at the Black Sheep with Altars, some really good dudes that we met playing in New Mexico. So
that's really sweet. So that's how you met them?
Yeah, we were playing in New Mexico. We met them, and we had conversations with them, and they really dug us, and we dug them, and it was really cool. It's cool to see a big band like that still take the time to put interest into smaller bands than us or something like that. You know, or even more than that. Yeah.
Probably like 10 times. All right. So last question we got. I did this with Ryan from Righteous Vendetta, and I'll probably keep asking this as kind of the last question, whoever we interview. If you have one thing to say to the people who follow all things Christian metal, what would it be? And we can just get a quick little thing from your community. So, right here.
Whoop, whoop. There we go.
Well, it's the first time I've ever heard of you guys. Sounds like a great thing. So people just keep following it. They like Christian metal. Sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say just keep checking it out. Keep checking out their page because they're growing, obviously, and just support these guys because it's cool. It's a cool ministry they're doing.
It doesn't have to be about us either. It can be anything.
Oh, it's about you guys.
All right.
We're making this about you. You guys are doing us a favor.
I like Christian metal, and if you like Christian metal, then I like you.
Yeah, dude. That's a slogan.
Just keep checking out bands. I mean, local bands need support, so and anybody needs just music, so just keep checking it out. They're cool dudes at all things Christian metal, so support.
Oh man, I'm blushing.
Two great Christian bands are going on their last tour soon, Asshole Retreats and Plea for Purging. And so you guys need to really support the scene, and thank you guys for checking out all things Christian metal. They're a great page to get connected to. Stay updated, stay connected, go out to shows. That's the most important thing. If you don't have money to buy anything, talk to them. I'm sure they'll hook you up, and on top of that, it's just about getting the word out there and going to shows. We love seeing you guys. We love meeting you guys. Thank you guys so much, and stay updated with Christian metal. You got it?
All right, end that.
You won't be down, you won't be down! Wordless! Wordless! Liar! I'm not falling for your kids anymore! Do you even know? Well, like you've turned my soul. I'm talking inside out.